Holding angles, you kind of have to understand who sees more before holding the angle. Because if you're gonna hold it wide on barrel, or you're gonna hold it wide on the pixel on the left side, the opponent is always gonna see you more if he's attacking. But if you hold a tight angle where he's coming from, so Dark, you can start coming in now. You're gonna have him on your screen before he sees you. Ash is gonna walk in now, and it's gonna just show, I see him, and then if you cover it and you swing, you're gonna be on the screen longer than you are. Like, your opponent's gonna be on the screen longer than he is. So it's just stuff like that that breaks it down. So you can go back and we can actually, like, demonstrate it. So walk in now. And he's on your screen a lot longer than you're on his. Angle that everyone holds, and that's right here. And this is the pixel you kind of hold. And this is an attacker-sided pixel. Because if I hold this and I get wide swung, then I'm dead. So even if he walks in, he knows where I am, and wide swings, I have no time to react and kill him off of it. So you can just quick peek to get the info. You see him, you can either back up, you hear him pushing, you back up, and then you can swing him off of that. So quick peeking is a huge part in gaining information from both sides, attacker and defense. And it makes your life way fucking easier as a defender. But it also has its downsides. Now I hear him coming up the trophy, breaking it open, quick peek him again, but I get shit on. So if you're gonna play the quick peek, you have to play aggressive on it, because you can't just play passive, because that will fucking happen. You'll have some crackhead champion run at you and just rip your head off. Fires, it's very important to take out the crucial angles that players will hold. So if there's somebody big window, you can quick peek it, you give a little pre-fire, you can pre-fire that, you can pre-fire to the wall, you can pre-fire the top white stairs, pre-fire the corner, pre-fire the walk-up. Like, there's all kinds of common pre-fires you can learn that will get you kills without even really outplaying your opponent. One is attic as well. So if you come up here, you can take that down, and then you can take that down, and then you just get free kills from it. You just get free kills from pre-firing. You don't even have to fully expose your body. It's just like, pre-fires amplify your game so much where you can start taking down top players without fully outplaying them. Next most important part of becoming a good attacker or defender in Siege and getting up in rank is being able to room clear / roam clear. So being able to, like, check your angles, like that pixel, you know, being comfortable with, like, kind of leaving yourself exposed and more relying on your gunfighting skills to kind of win the fight, instead of always having drones and whatnot. Like, you can face check things. So yeah, it's pretty bread and butter with it. It's kind of hard to, like, directly explain, but if you just, like, look at the common angles first, like here you have the corner, and then what's the next kind of way you can die from is the door. So you, like, clear that, and you can clear that, and you can clear this corner, and then you can make your way over to here, kind of thing. And the same goes for meeting. So you can check there, kind of exiting the door, and it's pretty fucking simple. Room clearing, you kind of have to put everything together, your fucking pixels, your quick peeking, you have to put it all together to be able to make it go to the next step where you can clear people without needing drones or cams.
Clearing is when you run out of drones, or when you want to quick, like, basement chalet, you have to roam clear second story. That way you can take first story.
Yeah.
And the reason that has to be done is because if you drone second story, you're not going to have enough time to fully take first story to execute on the basement.
We're gonna do one more round, just normal, just to kind of show everything I was talking about. I'll put it in full speed this round. Shooting glass is important. Always remember to shoot glass. that one is like you pre-fire common spots, you walk up off of your sound, and then you can just, you kind of have the right of way when you have the high ground in a gunfight. So it was pretty unwinnable for him. Kind of part of it, like high ground does equal better chances of winning your gunfight. If you have height on your opponent, your angle is favored because they have to look up and track you, whereas yours is a lot less, you know, kind of spacey. You have a lot more kind of like space to move with, whereas them, they're a lot more awkward.
Because when you're looking down, the head's a lot bigger than when you're looking up. So it's a lot easier for the person on the high ground to hit the head.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be high ground, like fucking one guy's like garage and the other guy is all the way up big tower. Like it doesn't have to be that different. I basically showed it on the main stairs. You could be a foot above your opponent and you still have the like advantage in a gunfight. This kind of showed like the roam clearing kind of thing possibilities.
Yeah,
So So that was more like sound cue recognition. When you hear him running into kids, you can kind of take more ground and force him to make a play. There, I heard him going to wallbang the white stairs wall, so I took sight control. I then heard him running into kids, gonna go for a wallbang, obviously, so then I took the ground, cutting him off on the door because he has no impact grenades on Legion. So you kind of have to... It's kind of difficult to explain if like a newbie is kind of watching this video, but there's so many things that come into play when you're taking a gunfight, like what operator you're playing against, what do they have as utility, what can you use against them, what can you do to minimize their chances of killing you. But it gets pretty bread and butter once you understand the like how black and white siege is. Like people...
Shot.
Thank you. I don't really know what I did there that would be worth fucking...
I quick peek and wide swung.
Oh yeah, that is a fucking thing. You quick peeked and I wide swung and you were dead. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of sometimes quick peeking can get you killed. Ooh. See, but there, his quick peeking worked. I basically did the exact same thing as Deimos. His quick peek worked, he knew where I was, and then he wide swung. So, yes, you can die from quick peeking, but it also can fucking drastically impact a round positively.
I know, when I hear that carpet, you're in trophy. Because there's no, when I don't hear carpet, you're wide swing. The carpet is like 90% of game sense for high elo. Like the different sounds. Like if I hear carpet here, I know you're on me. And then again here, there's more carpet. Like it dampens your sound, but at the same time it changes your sound, which makes it actually louder because it stands out. Like if you pay attention to carpets and tarps and shit, you can really get people's position without ever exposing yourself at all.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. When you look at the buckle of a barricade, the second buckle, that is head level for every single operator. Every operator is the same height. So if you aim buckle level the entire time, you will constantly be aiming head level throughout the map. But a lot of players, and I didn't even really think of this until Dark mentioned it, is that they'll get stuck on the buckle and not have reminders. So another reminder that you could like kind of look for mid-round if you're kind of aiming low or aiming too high is even on a regular door frame, it's the 75% mark. And that sounds like fucked up to remember, but if you just constantly have your crosshair on the 75%, or like these arrows on Organ, for example, like the top of them, if you keep them there, you will constantly be head level. And when you're aiming, like upstairs for head level, you always want to give yourself a little bit of room, and this dormitory is a perfect kind of reference. So that would be like head level, the bottom, and you can kind of just walk up. And you can quick peek your head level, peek your head level, and then just things like that make your life so much easier when you're going about the map. No fucking way. I was going to do the exact same fucking thing. I was going to do the exact same fucking thing, bro. I would have had you.
Yo, the reeds.
And I just got fucked. Just like that, I get fucking clipped, bro. Nice. I just got fucking clipped. Well, that's another perfect example of fucking just reading your opponent. Knowing those kind of angles exist, you can just get it. Like, he didn't really... Like, that wasn't a gunfight. That wasn't even a gunfight, but he fucking floor banged me and shit on me.
When you're gunfighting, you need to be aware of every angle you're exposed to. Because if you're not in a 1v1, or even if you are, like you just seen, they can go below. You need to be aware of every angle you could die from. That way you can defend yourself from them, or reposition away from them.
Every single gun has different recoil patterns. Like, they'll go up and to the right, go up and to the left, maybe go down a little bit. Like, not every recoil pattern is the same where they go straight up, or else this game would be easier than it is. That's why it's so difficult. Every single gun has a different recoil pattern, and you have to kind of, with the guns you like to use and the operators that you like to use, you have to kind of pinpoint what the recoil pattern is, and then you go to this little thing in the shooting range, and you shoot 1,000 bullets, or like, this is the first mag I'm doing, and the recoil control, when I push all the way down, the first 6 or 7 bullets were perfect. They were straight on the head. So if your aim is on the head, you're killing him in the first 6 or 7 bullets. But the final like 7 or 8, they started to like disperse to the middle and then went down a little bit. So my recoil pattern goes from up to the bottom right. So when you clear it, and I do it again, it can change. Because now you're mindful of the bottom right, so you compensate for it, but now it's a little more dispersed on the top left and top right side. So it's pretty difficult to get perfect recoil, which is why nobody has perfect recoil control. Everybody has a bit of recoil when you really look at it, but just coming into here and practicing your fucking recoil control helps so much with your ability to take gunfights and end gunfights super quick, because you can just take the head, and right there, that was 2 headshots, but I only hit 6 bullets there, but I hit 2 in the head, and that's all you need. It's a one-shot headshot game. So you don't need picture perfect recoil to get kills in this game. You just need solid recoil, and you need to know when to peek and take gunfights. Another thing to help your recoil, or to help with your aim, is an aim sensitivity kind of guide. So without ADSing, you want to be able to do like a full 360 without running out of mouse pad space. So for me, mine is perfect. I get 1 360 and that's it. I run a very low sense. A lot of people like the 1.5, 2 spins, but for me, it's 1. So find what's comfortable for you, but your operator needs to be able to do at least 1 spin, or you're just gonna be dying. Like, cause people shoot you from behind, and if you can't like turn around and take that gunfight quick enough, you're gonna die. So you need your sense, at least a medium sensitivity. You can't be having like a fucking controller sensitivity on keyboard and mouse. But as far as your aiming sensitivity goes, it's a little easier. You want something where it's like, you don't want to be able to do a full 360, but being able to go like half 360 when you're ADSing is pretty important. Personally, I have it a little bit slower because I like having full control of my ADS, but being able to do a half 360 is a good starting point. So I personally run 400 DPI regular multiplier. So a regular half 360 for me would probably be about 24 ADS. Yeah, about 24 to 26 for me. So if you run the exact same DPI and multiplier as me, 24 to 26 1.0 magnification is perfect for you. Personally, I run like 18 to 20 because I like it a little bit slower so that I can use my non-ADS when I'm turning instead of ADSing. But every player is different, so if you like being in ADSing situations where you're constantly ADS'd, up your sensitivity. But if you're more of like a run and gun kind of player where you're more using your non-ADS and then you aim in when you take the gunfight, then run it a little bit slower so you can control your crosshair a little better. If you want optimal recoil like progression, your best move is to come into shooting range and shoot 1,000 bullets on this thing a fucking dead. That's the best way you're gonna get good at recoil. Or you can go into regular matches and improve your game sense and whatnot at the same time, on the contrary to your aim and recoil control not improving at the same rate. So you can either hyper focus on one thing and then hyper focus on the next, or you can improve all of them at the same time, but that usually takes a little more time. So it's really up to you. Like personally, I like regular games more because I find that my game sense is way better than my aim and mechanics. But because my mechanics are good, that elevates my game to the champion tier 3, tier 2 level. So it's really personal preference at the end of the day. And I know like that sounds iffy, but every single player is different, and what works for me isn't always gonna work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So you kind of have to, like, these guides are a way to guide you, but that doesn't mean I'm completely right. If you disagree with something I'm saying, chances are it's because it won't work for you because you're a different player or you have a different play style. And that's not a bad thing. Every player is different. Every team needs a different play style, like stuff like that. So the bottom line is find what works for you. These guides are a way to help what works for you. And honestly, it's a work in progress. You're not gonna get good at Siege overnight. It's a weekly, monthly, yearly progression. Like, it takes fucking time. It takes a lot of goddamn time to get good at this video game. It's one of the hardest video games out there to get good at, and it's a reason. It's a shame that it's fucking cheater infested, or else this game would actually be beautiful. Just finding what works best for you. If this video helped you out in any way, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave comments. Criticize what didn't work for you, what worked for you, what you want to see, what kind of videos you want to see, like anything different. Leave a comment about it because I'm still new to this YouTube thing, so I need all the fucking help I can get. But yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.
One too many times